Alright, you clicked on this video because you want to know more about Google Sniper and your friend George Brown, Internet Millionaire Extraordinaire. Well, I'm going to tell you like it is. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel, and I'm not going to hold anything back. In short, I think George Brown is full of a bunch of bullshit. You heard me right. And I'm going to explain why. Now, the screenshot that George shows with his bank account, the $1.5 million, doesn't really show you where these accounts are coming from. Now, I would be more apt to believe that George receives most of his income from selling this Google Sniper 2 than what the actual product makes or earns. Alright, now with that in mind, or with that said, George also talks about all the other gurus. Sick and tired of the gurus. And I don't know how many of these videos I've seen, but it always goes to this same pitch where they're just dogging, talking crazy about these rip-off, bamboozling experts, gurus, and it serves a couple of purposes. It supposedly dissociates them from the other rip-offs. Two, it makes you feel like, well, he's been victimized just like the rest of us. And the reverse psychology behind this is that, it builds trust and it lowers your self-defenses. So, you wonder why I say that George is full of bullshit? Again, George says that there's no competition other than himself and all the other members of Google Sniper. And in the beginning of his presentation, he shows you that you're like one of 1 million plus people that landed on his capture page. He also says that there's no sellings, that you don't have to sell anything, you don't have to buy anything, but he says that you also don't need anything. You don't need the YouTube, you don't need Facebook, you don't need this, you don't need that. The only thing you need is the internet. Now, George first comes off, that after many trials and errors, he finally cracked it. He found all these mysterious loopholes in this multi-billion-dollar industry. And then later on, he starts downplaying it. Well, there's not that many loopholes. I call this double talk. Bullshit. And claims that he spent over $68,000 on developing Google Sniper. And then he went as far as hiring 2 full-time staff members to find new loopholes. Now George is asking for a $47 donation. This self-made millionaire, he's making tens of thousands of dollars a day, is asking for a $47 donation. I guess $68,000 is just a little too rich for a millionaire. And this $47 donation is to go to help other developments and to find new loopholes. It furthers the research. Now he also claims that he can't give this away to everybody. So once that little download button's gone, it's no longer available. Well, I'm probably thinking it's probably because he's facing a ton of federal indictments for wire fraud and illegal activities. But being that it is, it's a high pressure tactic. It makes you feel pressured into clicking that because it's like, oh my God, I could miss the opportunity of a lifetime for $47 donation. Anyway, he can't give it away to everybody, and the $47 donation serves the purpose of thinning the herd. So those that really want this system, want it bad, and that will make it work, do something with it, will be the ones that will spend the $47 donation. Now with Google Sniper, you're also going to get the Sniper X, which promotes personal coaching by Dear George himself, where he's going to be standing over your shoulders, so to speak, and giving you one-on-one tutorials. Yeah, right. You know, tell me another one before that one gets cold. Anyway, I wouldn't give George a nickel if my life depended on it. Now, if you're like me and you want to make money online and you don't want to spend any money out of pocket, there is a website that will do exactly that. They will teach you step by step how to make money online for free. Never once will that website ask you for your credit card. Not one time. That's a guarantee. And if you want to know more about it, there's a link down here right under the published date on this video. Right? You go to that link, click on it, and at any time, I mean, I prefer you do it before the video is over, because I've already basically said what needs to be said. So if you want to cut me off right now, no harm done. No offense taken. But that website is going to teach you everything you need to know to make this money, and it's going to be honest. And you're going to have a clean conscience. You're going to be able to sleep good at night, and I think that's what really counts. And here's the added plus. Once you learn everything that they have to teach you, you're going to be able to help someone else out. I'm not saying that you're going to become a millionaire, but I'm saying that an extra $5,000 a month income might be what it takes to get you out of the hole that you're in now. You know, if you're behind on your mortgage or your insurance, your medical bills, or, you know, life has these problems, and usually an extra $5,000 a month can do a lot. Now, there's people that really, take the bull by the horns and put in some work, and they're able to make like $10,000 a month with this system. And they give you an option in there. You know, it's a 3-step program. The 4th step is optional. But, you know, go into it and see what you can do with it. And I'll see you down the road. Click that link.